Hello, and welcome to a unique Christmas episode of the Love Truth Leadership Podcast. Today we're approaching Christmas from a different angle. Personally, I've often grappled with this holiday. It makes me wonder why we don't practice the kindness and warmth of Christmas all year round. In this episode, while we ponder this question, I also want to express immense gratitude to all of you, our listeners. Your support, engagement, and feedback have been the greatest gifts we could ask for. So as we discuss the true essence of Christmas, let's also celebrate the spirit of gratitude and how we can carry it with us every day. Thank you for being part of our journey, and let's dive into today's special Christmas conversation. I'm Nick.
I'm Larry.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
It is Christmas Eve that we're recording this, and we just want to say Merry Christmas to you guys and give you our gratitude, because that's all we can afford to give you right now is our gratitude. Thank you for being a listener. We really appreciate it. And there's a few things that Larry and I want to discuss with you this Christmas. Why don't you go ahead and start, Larry?
Well, Nick pointed out earlier before we started recording about, wouldn't it be nice if we could have the spirit of Christmas 365 days a year, meaning to be more empathetic to people's needs and wants, to extend a hand of fellowship and friendship, show more compassion and caring versus just this one time a year.
Yeah, this holiday I can't stand. I'll let everybody know right now, I am the Grinch whenever it comes to this holiday. And that's because, one, of the commercialism of Christmas.
Right.
But two, it's because what's the big deal about this time of year that we are nice to each other? Why can't we just be nice to each other all the time? One thing I feel like people forget is that we take this holiday to advantage. We take advantage of it, I should say. A lot of people who have, who are lucky enough to be able to spend time with loved ones and give gifts and receive gifts and that kind of stuff, they forget that there's people that are out there that don't have that availability. That there's people who are going to the soup kitchen today or tomorrow for Christmas, or going to the homeless shelters to, provide for their family, kids who are not getting presents this year, even though they might believe in Santa. And why does Santa leave those kids out?
Well, one of the things I like to think at, obviously Christmas is a celebration of the birth of Christ, and some of the things he taught was was to love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yeah.
And I like to think that during this season that we could do a better job to emulate what he taught by loving people, particularly more unconditionally.
Yeah.
And ourselves.
Yeah.
I think that's a struggle. Most of us, we love ourselves conditionally, not unconditionally.
Right. I do that heavily.
Yeah. And so I think one of the things that we could do in this Christmas time is to ask ourselves, hey, what can I do to help love myself unconditionally? In doing so, I can also help love other people the same way.
Yeah. I can't wait till LTL is big enough to support itself, and I can actually, besides paying for me to live, have money to go out and just give people things.
Pay it forward.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like that's what we need to be focusing on this Christmas year.
So I think we can pay it forward just by expressing our gratitude and appreciation to other people.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Right.
Yeah. And if you have the means to, and this is just a little bit of a call for action. If you have the means to, maybe you just bought your kids a bunch of toys this year, go through all their old ones and go donate them.
Right.
Just just kind of think about it a little bit that way. Like, what little bit can I do to make somebody's life a little bit easier this time of year? That'd be really big, and we'd really appreciate it. I really would. And
yeah, I encourage that too.
Yeah.
What can I do to make a difference in someone else's life, right?
Yeah, 100%. And hopefully through LTL, we're helping make a little bit of a difference in your lives by, giving you some guidance and how to tackle your mental health and how to live a life of meaning and purpose, and how to live in gratitude and be grateful for what you have and really appreciate that.
It reminded me of a quote one time about defining what success is. And it said, success is not necessarily what you accomplish in life. It's what you inspire others to do with their life.
Yeah.
So be the change you wish to see in others.
100%.
And the way to do that is to be more supportive and helping other people to live a more rewarding and meaningful life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No joke. So to all you listeners out there, all you guys, thank you for listening. And I hope you are having a Merry Christmas, and know that we're thinking about you and we appreciate you. And maybe just go show somebody that you're thinking about them and that you appreciate them. I think that's the biggest gift you can give somebody this year.
Yeah, pay it forward. Thank you, Nick, for those comments.
Oh, you're very welcome, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Larry, for you being Larry. Like I said, I wish everybody. One thing I wish I can give everybody is a Larry in their life, and that's why we have this podcast. Is because this guy he's the sage, that's for sure. And I hope listening, you guys are picking some stuff up from him, and as well as like learning from my experience. And we hope you're having a Merry Christmas with your family, and maybe you can make it some better for somebody else as well.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'm Nick.
I'm Larry.
Merry Christmas.
Have a grateful day.
As we wrap up today's special Christmas episode, I want to circle back to our initial thought, carrying the spirit of Christmas throughout the year. It's about more than just a single day of joy and kindness. It's about integrating these values into our daily lives. With that, a heartfelt thank you to all of you who have joined us on this journey. Your presence and support are what makes this podcast meaningful. As we celebrate this season, let's not forget to extend this gratitude and kindness every day to everyone we meet. From all of us here at Love Truth Leadership, we wish you a season filled with genuine joy and a new year that embraces the true spirit of Christmas every day. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep leading with love and truth.